Ready for action. Drop your weapons. All right, men, load your weapons. Oof. Oof. Drop your weapons. Drop your weapon. Drop your weapon. All right, men, load your weapons. All right, men, load your weapons. Drop your weapons.
How's it? Hang loose. Anyway, welcome to the channel, Mangus Max. And though I haven't fixed my editing program, yet, I just found a way. I'm learning OBS. I forgot to mention the name of this thing. I was like, it's a great thing. It's a big capture program, and you can get it. It doesn't have a trial period. It takes a little bit to learn, but it says it's great. I forgot to name the program. It's OBS. Look that up. Go search. Go lazy. Search for yourself. You can find them. All right. Okay. It's very early, and I can tell my recording time finally. Learn something new every day. Learn something. Oh! Like, don't pull up on that too hard. Oh! Learn something new every day. Like, check this out. Watch this. No, but this is the part, watch, because it's a scene change. Hello. I don't know if this is working with the auto tonight. So every time I change that scene note, I added another one so I can go like this. And then go over there. And I didn't add that. So let me add that real quick. Yes, let me do that. I should do that. It's called Video Capture Device. And I think it's like, it already exists. It's like number 2. So I add them up in here. Ta-da! Okay. Otherwise, every time I go to the other one like this, it's it's 5 in the morning. What do you expect? I'm just gonna go for the other one. Yes, it's 5 in the morning. Hello. And the reason why I'm up early is to catch a cryptocurrency meeting on Zoom. Except it's not 5:15 a.m. It's 5:15 p.m. It helps to indicate those things. I thought it was the UK one, and they did meet at 5. Anyways, look at this though. Hey, shoot, man. Learning. So, yes, we got stuff going on with the zombie apocalypse to the max. I don't know what the heck. Well, I can do this though. I can still do this. I should do this too, because I'm not gonna do. This is Mangus Max. I've been watching all kinds of like other freaking ghost things, the Malvern Mansion and the whatever Pierce Mansion, all these like ancient mansions. The Pierce SKP Mansion. I was like, I heard Disney Walt, you know, the guy head in the jar. He was gonna buy that mansion, cut it in half, and put one half in each Disneyland and Disney World for like Haunted Mansion. Like, wait, was this the original Haunted Mansion? This is like the real mansion, and it's really haunted. So that's pretty good. And then they got this guy. I'll shout out to him. He's called Cinema Seth, and I believe it's with an S. Look it up. Use the Google. I don't got an editing program. I'll put it up here like this and go la la. I can do it with this, but I'm not that good at it yet. Cinema Seth, S-E-T-H is his name. This is like thin dude, kind of goth looking a little bit. But the thing is, he's like 5th generation cousin to Lizzie Borden. You know, took an Axe 40 wax They wonder if she really did it and all that. But here's the funny thing. All the ghosts and the ghost stuff. Like, what is it? I got one of these things somewhere. Oh, where did I put it? Okay, it's over there. The spirit box things and all those little voice thingies. The ghosts keep asking his name. They keep going, Seth. 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 Like, you want to talk to us? Who do you want to talk to? Seth. It's like all the ghosts are asking. I was like, because he's related to Lizzie Borden. Holy crap. I don't know where he goes. I'm done looking at it. Anyways. They do some really good stuff, but hey, one day I'll do really good stuff. I'm just trying to get my broken. Hey man, I'm in debt. The stuff falls apart. Satan is after me because the witch hates my guts. I think she's doing it long distance. It's cool. I mean, it has when she left, it had a total different flavor. Like it wasn't personal. It was like things around me, and it would happen right before she would try to call and come over. She's not supposed to come over. Yes, now that you wasted all. It's all about me. Yeah. Then my other friend was calling up. Anyways, confusing. And it's like, I think everything's confusing because it is kind of zombie apocalypse and people are just getting weird. For example, the headline today is Officers fatally shoot machete-wielding man. So this guy took out a machete and when running down the road, the cops come up and just blam him apart. And that's not a good thing to do. See, it's like another thing, that great thing to do. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. It's worth it. Believe me, it's worth it. This is an antique katana. It's dinging me. It's early in the morning. It's still after me. This is an God dang it! I just turn off these things. Then you go visit the place and it turns back on. Hey, what the heck? Okay, this is an antique katana. Now it's antique. It's not ancient, right? And this is like you might say the tourist model they'd make in the 1940s or 1950s. See? This is like 1940s or 1950s. And it used to belong to my father. And it's these but the tourist model in 1940s and 1950s, they're antiques in themselves. They're not like, the super, the Kamatsuko blade, no, they're not like that. And I already checked, it doesn't have a signature, but it's worth the restoration. And they made these for real kind. I mean, no, I wouldn't use this. I mean, the handle, but this actually works. It's like for real. They actually made the actual one. They actually made one. They didn't make the kind where it's like falls apart. Well, this is old, so it falls. Zen, my friend, Zen. Okay, now here we're gonna go check this out. The officers. I mean, this happened way before. It's not really totally. I mean, I joke about the kind of zombie apocalypse. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha, so funny. You're so funny. But the thing is, oh man. Yeah, the thing is, people have done this before. It's just people going cuckoo. Here's what it is. People are bored and they're isolated and the, addictive mindset, they're going to do drugs. It's like, oh, good time to do drugs. The thing is, that's all they got to do. That's all they have. They're doing drugs all alone, So a lot of these small, there might be a small problem, it'll get bigger, and then they get big problems, and they're just freaking out because you get all paranoid doing drugs. Yeah, next thing you know, it's like running down the street with a machete. The cops here, man, you run down the street naked with a hair comb. I demonstrate this stuff, not because you don't know what a hair comb is. It's because It's YouTube, man. Like and subscribe. Everyone's so perfect but me. I know what it is. It's youth. That's what it is. Oh, I don't want to see that old guy. But hair comb. Guy ran down parking lot with a hair comb, and he was naked. And they shot him dead. They didn't know if it was a hair comb. They're not taking any prop. Man, they're like, okay. Well, anyways, isn't that fun? Now, what's all this here? 1967. Jeanette and Heather and Joan Bridget and Gloria all trying to vie for the title of Fiesta Filipino Queen. Relax during the reception in the Philippines. They're all relaxing. Look at this. Oh, this doesn't work with this. Okay. See? They're all relaxing. La 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 la. Who's going to be Miss Filipino? I don't know. Eeny, meeny, miny. Turn the page. Oh, cyber currency is a powerful tool for taxable. Oh, no, I thought cyber. That's a cryptocurrency. It goes to cyber currency. Tax avoidance by the rich. Oh, no, that. Oh, no. Look at. See, there's a cryptocurrency, and now they're gonna be like it's gonna make it a bad thing. Don't make it a bad thing. I just fixed my cryptocurrency wallet. Oduwa coin. Hey, check it out though. It hasn't hit the rocket. It hasn't gone to the moon rocket style, but it's all building its thing. I don't know about all this stuff. I say U.S. sticks to exit plan amid Taliban. The Taliban's coming along. And this guy, I don't know. See? I just changed the scene. I hear my sister going upstairs. Oh look! Oh, wrong guy. Oh, wrong picture. This guy. Oh. Jesus. Moves the sense that shows in rising diversity. Well, of course, dumbass. Okay. Italy swelters a severe heat fuels. To cover everything. Oh, I would have cover everything. I was just thinking about those protesters. Here's the football guy. Hey, football. Hey, fresh face next time, eh? I don't know. Fresh face in line next time. The guys are getting recruit. I don't know. New guy, huh? New guy. White quarterback. Braden. White quarterback. Braden. So let's think about those new, the people who are into, I must be free. Free. I must be free. You won't tell me what to do. Freedom. Freedom. I must be free. I was thinking this. Okay, if you're worried about your freedom of choice, well, gather all the facts about the vax, and then if you take it, and if you don't take it, then you got these facts. Now, choose. Here's a guy over there if you want a free vaccination and a cookie. Choose. Now choose. Why does everyone have to choose not to? It's like their freedom of choice is locked into not taking the vax, which isn't a choice. It's like the reverse of what they're saying. You're making me take it. Well, you're making yourself not take it. Just a thought. Just try to be helpful. Where am I? Oh, shoot. Okay. Hey, don't be too long, eh? That's stuff to do. Okay, so here you go. This is the guy, biblical cartoon. He's standing up there. He's standing on the top of the mountain, painted around with oil. And he's going, oops. He's world economy and his flames all around. That's a pretty good one, I guess. Alright, let's take a couple of these. Let's and call it tits. I just said that. Oh my. So on the edge. Here. Texas. I got a little self-conscious. I heard footsteps. It's the freaking. Okay, here we go. Texas Democrats fled to defend democracy. Texas Democrats fled state shirk duties. Article August 6th, uses illogical analogies to compare the consequences of life or death situations of essential rescue workers to Texas Democrats. I think I already razzed that one. It's like, who do they think they are, you know? This is a little magnet on it, so I was holding on the thing that was it. Gosh, I tell you everything. The job, you just got to go with the flow. Mistakes are part of the fun here. The job of legislators in this case is not about human life or death. It's about life or death of democracy itself. They fled Texas in a desperate measure to stop Texas Republicans from passing restrictive voting laws to limit certain groups of people from exercising their constitutional right to vote. Now this, ladies and gentlemen, my little mongooses, is extremely important. It's on that fringy edge of, it's huge, it's right under our nose in front of our face, and it looks like forget about that side thing. The right to vote, and they're passing laws everywhere in different states to squelch people from voting. You know what I mean? Certain kind of people, you know what I'm saying? Riffraff, don't want them voting. It's QGOP stuff. Texas Republicans also have the gall to pass laws to be able to overturn election results in their cronies if their cronies don't win. So, you know, if the QGOP doesn't win, they're going to have these little laws in there that say, oh, cancel it. Cancel the election. We didn't win? Well, it's phony. It doesn't. I'm sorry. We're just going to make it. I'm sorry. That's unacceptable. That's not democracy. If people decide elections, not legislatures, create laws to win elections for their party, Texas Republicans shirk their duty to defend and protect the U.S. Constitution. Texas Democrats are heroes, absolutely, these ones, trying to save our precious democracy with a free and fair electoral process. Beryl Jim, Mililani, you're absolutely right, Beryl. But here's the thing, Beryl. They have to come back to Texas. They did. And by the time they trickled back to Texas, guess what? They're going to have a quorum or enough people to vote, and they're going to be voting on that stuff. So, it's like, I don't know. They went out there to Washington, D.C. and went, yeah, we shouldn't do this in Texas. And then they can't do anything without us. They don't have a full quorum to vote. But then they got to go back, and they're going to have a full quorum, and it's probably just going to... All right. Sad, but that's what's going on. That's what's happening. Thomas prays for Santa's pay. Nah. Gotta check out the real news here, man. Feral chickens running rampant all over Kailua. When my family and I arrived in Hawaii, we lived in our newly purchased Kailua home. Yeah, nice place. We loved our neighbors and everything about Hawaii. Now, 44 years later, I have to say things have changed a lot, and not all in a good way. I'm disappointed that chickens and roosters have been allowed to run free in almost every corner of Kailua. In every parking lot, bus stop, and even at my feet while dining at a local restaurant. These farm animals are clucking and crowing undeterred. How can this be allowed to happen? Where the Department of Health? Gail Cavani Kailua. That's funny. Good for you. Hey, on Kauai, it was 92. Hurricane Iniki blew away all the chicken coops. So after 1990s, all the people that had like chicken in the backyard and the chicken wire, the chickens are everywhere. It's just like a bird. It's another bird that's out in the wild bird. Wild birds. Oh, I had the nighttime birds. Oh man, they were just wah, wah. Shh, I didn't even set the alarm. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. Thanks to BWS for restoring water flow. Border Water Supply. Thank you for the men and women of the Border Water Supply for their hard work in repairing the water main break in Kalanianiole Highway and restoring the water to Havaikai. Quote Article 9, August 9th. It made me realize that I cannot live like the old days. I like turning on a faucet and having water come out, or flushing the toilet. You don't realize how much you rely on day-to-day things until you don't have them. Thank you, PWS. Irene Yamamoto Havaikai. Hey, and since we're down a minute overtime, this is a shorty one. Here we go. Ready? I support unreservedly the terrifically on-point commentary by Anne Wright. Military releasing. Wright is a national and international treasure with a vision that is transcendent and always searching for peace and justice. Robert Steiner. I'm sad I wrote that. Sorry, I read that. Yeah, they're just praising that person. Yay! Okay. Well, it's really early and I still got to do stuff. I don't know why. I forgot. Somebody else had plans. And this and that and this. So, I found a new way to cut out of this thing. I just have to figure out. But you can go now, okay? Aloha. Bye. It's been nice. Okay. Aloha. Go. You can go now. I said aloha.